Good morning, everyone. It is time for this week's Windsor real estate market update. For the week ended July 1st, Canada Day, and the weather here is beautiful and stunning on this Canada Day. Hope you get out and enjoy it. I do have my crew working today, so I'm going to go over and work with them a little bit today too. We're working for 3 hours today over on Lillian. Got to just make sure that that stays on track. Inventory. Looking at inventory for the week. Inventory in the Windsor market has increased again, week over week. So we now have 847 units of inventory, up 18 units of inventory over the week. More things to look at for buyers. Makes it harder for buyers to make decisions. So buyer representatives are driving around more. The houses above 950, we added 9 for 169 supply, which is down 3 week over week. So we're slowly starting to eke this out. We sold of those. We sold above 950. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the week. So that would mean that we have 169 divided by 5, a 330, or no, 330, a 33-week supply, 33-week supply of houses above 950. The houses in normal price ranges, for those of us who are normally priced, 678, which is up 21. So we're starting to build more supply. That's all that means. We are building supply. In the summer, it's a little weird to be building supply. Normally, we kind of maintain supply. So it is interesting that we're starting to build supply. That's all it is. Just data sets. 72 houses sold for the week. 37,124,000 listed for the week. 39,368,000 sold for the week. I sold 2 of those. That was pretty good. Happy with that result. When you think about 2 divided by 72, means that I controlled 2.7% of the Windsor real estate market for the week. If you could do that every week for the rest of your life, congratulations, you'd be a multi-millionaire very, very quickly. Don't know if I could keep that pace up though too. It was quite an intense pace. You also see that we've got a lot of houses that are selling over, all the blues. Still have a lot of houses selling over. So there were 50 of the houses that got listed of the 72 that sold over, but that ratio is down just a dash again, down 3.3% on the week. So 69.4% of the houses sold over. Okay. Of the houses that sold over, how much did they sell over? Average list price was $515,620 for the week. Average sale price was $546,786. $546,786 is right steady with last week. $550,000 is the average price of a house in the city of Windsor, and we're seeing that data set stay pretty darn steady. Steady Eddie as she goes. What was the average over? Up a little bit from 26,000 last week, up 5,000, 31,166. 31,166 was the average over. What were days on market? Days on market, 110.97 divided by 72 units is 15.23. It takes about 2 weeks to sell a house in the city of Windsor, roughly a little bit over 2 weeks to sell a house, the average house in the city of Windsor. I do have a new listing on Alexis that I listed on Friday. It's very interesting because there's not been anybody through the house over the weekend. There's nobody really looking at houses this weekend. Everybody's out doing their social things. They're out camping. The roads are pretty barren. There's not a whole lot of traffic out there. I was just out last night doing some work over on Lillian until about 11 o'clock. And there was absolutely nobody on the roads. It's like the carpet was all rolled up. A few people still sitting in the cafes, lingering, waiting for their alcohol to wear off so that they could drive home. But that was pretty much all that there was. So just very interesting data sets. Not a whole lot of activity going on right now in the Windsor real estate market. 72 houses sold for the week. 39 million. Still a good week. Looking at days on market, 15.23. Looking at 2.0% selling commission, days on market, 15.01. 2.25, 13.0. 2.5, 16.6. So right in the math that we'd otherwise be expecting. There were 54 people that decided to list their house at 2.0, 3 at 2.25, and 15 at 2.5. You can see that more and more and more, as the economy is getting tighter and tighter and tighter, more and more and more people are listing at 2.0, which is interesting, to say the least. It's just interesting. Just a little bit of interesting data sets, because as the market weakens, you're starting to see the 2.0s, because there's so many of them now. You're seeing them actually perform okay. 109.46% of the average over. So they got a little bit over $31,000 on average. The 2.25s only got 61.3% over on average. So they did a little bit less. And the 2.5s got 80.2% for the first week ever. These numbers are inverted since I've been looking at this data set. That's why it's just interesting. It's not a data set it's not a trend. 1 week in 52 basically is not a trend. It's just interesting. That's all it is. Interesting. Just like the bump on my finger is interesting. Interesting. That's all it is. Yeah, they're not hurting bad today. I am going to put some blue emu or something on them when I go to work, so I can keep up with the guys. All of this is your weekly update for the city of Windsor. There were some interesting houses. This beautiful house on McMahon sold. 555, right in the middle of exactly what the average selling price, 546. It was a beautiful house in the city of Windsor. And also this wonderful house on Campbell sold for 405. Which was interesting too. Those are the two that I sold for the week. They're on the list. This week I've got a beautiful condo that I'm listing on Little River Acres. And I have that beautiful 2+1 fully finished basement with an amazing bathroom on a Lexus, 1843 Lexus. I don't know why nobody's going through 1843 Lexus. It is a beautiful, stunning house for $374,900. You're never going to find another house like that in the city of Windsor, period. End of discussion. So you better hurry on that one, because it's just a matter of time before the traffic hits it and people buy it. I'm going to have an estate sale probably this weekend there, this next weekend coming up the 6th, probably. Have to get with Adam on Tuesday to see what's going on with that. But anyway, that's your weekly update for the Windsor real estate market for the first week of January, first week of July, Canada Day. Go out and enjoy it. Spend some time with your family and stay off the roads, because there's nobody out there. That way I can get to where I need to go. I'm going to go over and do some work on Lillian with the guys. Have a great day. If you have any questions about Windsor real estate, don't hesitate to give me a call. My name is Brian, 519-995-6145. Have a great day. Bye-bye.